We are busting bro science with Team Massive Joes, looking at, can you eat everything and anything on a bulk while still putting quality muscle on?
Yes, this is a good one. How good does that sound? You can eat anything and put muscle on.
Yep, it's just all going to happen. And social media is telling us you can.
Well, look, so many bodybuilders that I know that just eat absolute crap. I'm talking buffets, all you can eat, ice cream on top of that, go to the toilet, empty their stomach, more ice cream, more pancakes, more chocolate, and they are getting heavier, but is it equating to any muscle gain whatsoever?
It's disastrous, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Most of them are looking like warthogs.
Yeah.
They're terrible, their waists are thick, their stomachs are thick. And look, do they fill out a t-shirt? Yeah, sure, but take the t-shirt off and
it's embarrassment.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And bodybuilding isn't about that. So can you eat anything you want on a bulk? From my side of things, firstly, bulk diets are out.
Yeah.
If you look at any of the top athletes, and it's more prevalent overseas especially,
no one's blowing out.
they're in shape year round.
Yeah.
Can you still eat some cake on your mum's birthday? Yes. Christmas Day, eat up? Sure. 1 or 2 meals here and there, but KFC, fast foods, large amounts of trans fats, heaps of sugar, pile the calories in, it doesn't work.
Not at all. And we are trying to talk about nutrient dense food that's going to help us gain muscle.
Yeah.
We're not going to be gaining any muscle by just eating all of the fats, the trans fats and things like KFC, McDonald's, like the calories that are in these things. Sure, you're going to put on weight. And I think that's one of the things. These guys are putting on weight.
Well, hang on though, Jake. They're posting with their actual gut hanging out. Like, I don't know if they see their private parts at all. But on the scale, 125 kilos at 5'1".
Oh, everyone wants to be 130 now at the moment.
Yeah, it used to be 100 like when I was young. Now it's 130. And these people, they're that fat you could roll them down a bowling alley.
You see them. They're wearing all of the throw-over T-shirts, They look as if they're huge in a shirt. But as you said, take the shirt off, buddy. You look like a warthog.
And if we're looking at your bodybuilding, physique athletes, figure athletes, anything in that sort of realm, the idea is, well, you can't wear those fat moo-moos on stage, first of all.
Exactly.
So you've got to be in, your posing trunks or with the girls with the top on, whatever. Why get so fat that you then
it's
need
just
to take
lazy.
it off?
It's just
and,
lazy.
There's people out there that are professing they've put 30 kilos on. Out of that 30, they'd probably be lucky to have 5 kilos of muscle.
I find it hilarious. I find it hilarious to see as well. Bodybuilders do it all the time. I just shut my mouth because I do find it quite hilarious that the same bodybuilders that have competed year after year, they blow out in the off-season, say they compete at, let's say, 90 kilos. They go up to 120 in the off-season, and they come back down to 90 kilos every year, or less. So it's like, what was the point of putting your body under all of that stress, gaining all that weight? Not just, the other thing is, we're bodybuilders, we're in the fitness industry, who wants to look like a fat pig? Like, you want to look good. Isn't that the reason why we're doing it? I can't see any benefit to being that fat.
There is no doubt, guys, that you need to be in a calorie surplus to grow skeletal muscle. If you're in a calorie deficit, you're going to burn body fat. And unfortunately, we haven't been able to get massive and lean. I haven't seen one person that can do it to date. But getting so fat, we've got stretch receptors in the stomach that change. We've got elasticity in the skin that then changes as we're getting bigger or fatter. Then they're getting smaller. The skin quality decreases. There's hormone-related issues. There's stomach-related issues. I mean, these people are powering absolute rubbish and their gut bacteria is bad. And then not only that, there's a change in the brain pattern after long-term eating these sort of things. If these people took off their all this hardcore crap that they wear, they're just a morbidly obese person who does some weight training. They're not a bodybuilder and they're not an athlete.
No, and that's the thing. And I just do not see, we're all trying to put on muscle, we're all trying to look good. That is the most wrong way to do things, if I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, and the health issues are, long lasting and they present a lot of sort of problems. From my end, eating whatever you want and on this ridiculous bulking mentality, it's out.
Yeah, definitely. Stay in shape, put on quality muscle, and enjoy your food, but enjoy good food. Like we'd rather eat your rices and things like that if we are going to bulk. But another good point is as well, you want to if you're going to increase your calories because you're not putting on size, and if you're not fat and you're able to manipulate your carbohydrates or your calories, keep slowly maybe progressing. And once you start putting on body fat, like, okay, now I've got to pull back a little bit. But you don't just go, okay, tomorrow I'm going to eat.
I'm bulking.
KFC, McDonald's, pizza, chocolates, ice creams, everything that you want, because it's definitely, it doesn't equate to and kilo of muscle gain.
No, if you're putting on 5 kilos, there's not 5 kilos of muscle, that's for sure.
Exactly.
And as Jake just sort of mentioned, if we're going to do it a systematic way, anyone who knows us, knows me, look in the mirror. Don't worry about getting scans and Fandangle spreadsheets and statistical analysis. If you look fat in the mirror, back the calories off. And like Jake said, let's push the envelope a little bit so we're putting on a little bit of size. But once that spills over into disastrous warthog area, it's bad news.
Exactly.
Get rid of it.
Exactly. That's the best way to do it.
It's out.